Hi, it's Carolyn with Therapy for the Soul, and we have Sam here with us as well, joining us for today's video. Today's video is a Cards with Carolyn video, and per usual for Sundays, it's a bit of an expanded reading from the reading that I put on Instagram and Facebook earlier today. And it is collective messages for the upcoming week. And so since it is collective messages, all the messages may not feel like they apply for you. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And so I'm going to share the 6 cards with you that we have for today's reading, and then we'll go in and talk more about the messages. So to start, we have First Light, beginning a new cycle. Mystic Healer, healing energy flows through you. We have Letting Go. Releasing the past can seem like a challenge, but it can also be liberating. Your angels will help you let go so that you can fly higher than ever before. Endings always herald new beginnings. Choose to allow this situation to lead you to a more joyous life. Change your life by changing your thoughts. Two of Emotion. A relationship grows closer as two people fall in love, or a current relationship grows much stronger. Friendships may deepen into a spiritual connection. Mutual respect and understanding exist or will develop. Don't give up on relationships that feel challenging to you. There's still hope. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, so let's see what all these messages are giving us for the guidance for the week. And so some of the specifics, of course, might be different for different people, with this being a more general reading. And so feel into just maybe what the first relationship that popped in your mind was as we were going through these different messages. As I feel like this is speaking to a shift in a relationship. It might be a shift on your twin flame journey and your union. It might be a shift with a relationship with a soulmate or a specific person that you're working to manifest into your life. It might be a shift with a relationship with a parent or a child or a sibling or a friend. Maybe something that felt like it wasn't as close, or felt like there was some sort of falling out, but something is shifting that's allowing this relationship to deepen. And so just notice what the first relationship is, like I shared, that popped in your minds, because I feel like that is the relationship that these messages are speaking to for you. And so there is this new cycle that's beginning pertaining to this relationship. I feel like that's some messages that we've been receiving about whether there is a new cycle that's starting, and then it seems like it's like the end of a cycle. And here we are at a new cycle again. But I feel like new cycles can also speak of just different aspects of your life too. And today's messages are speaking to a new cycle with whatever this relationship is for you. There's something new that's going to be starting, and it's because of a lot of the healing work that you've done. You might notice that you even just have this inner feeling that feels differently about this relationship, even if in the 3D you haven't noticed any shifts yet. But to trust that there are going to be shifts that are shown to you in this relationship in the 3D. But just notice how you feel on the inside first. If you're noticing just feeling maybe more peaceful, more at ease, more relaxed, more loving about this particular relationship, because everything starts within first and then is manifested externally, right? And so we do have two cards here that are speaking to letting go, with our card that literally says letting go and are releasing your ex. And what I feel like this is speaking to is really just letting go of the energy of the old story. Okay, because as this new cycle is beginning, the old story, I know that you don't want the old story to be coming into the new cycle, right? And so it's really feeling into, are there maybe any like resentments or attachments, or again, just kind of the old story that maybe keeps circling around in your head. Whatever that might be, it's important to go deeper with letting go of that so that you can welcome in the new. And this can be done through inner work, where you're energetically letting go. You may even like visualize yourself just even cutting any of those like attachment cords to this person, which doesn't mean you're like cutting them off. You're just allowing yourself to like release the old energy so these like new, more refreshing energies can start to come in. But just notice what it is that you might need to be letting go of. And so as you do that inner work to be able to let go, it can also be good to envision, what are you stepping into? What is the type of relationship that you want? What are you creating? And that way your energy isn't so focused on like letting go and releasing, and that's important to do for this new to be able to like fully come in. But also visualize, what is it that you're stepping into and how does that feel? How is this relationship different than how it once was? How does it feel? And really, as you're doing, this sort of inner work, it's really important to tune into the feelings, okay? Because the more that you integrate all of your senses into the visualization work, the more real it feels to your subconscious mind, okay? We also have here with this, let your friends help you. And I feel like this kind of also goes along with what the messages that we received last week about allowing yourself to receive support. And you can feel into like who your friends might be within this card, because it says ask for and accept support from others. And so it might be like people that you think of as friends in your life. It may be the divine and your guardian angels and the archangels. It might be somebody that you receive support from. Maybe it's like a coaching relationship. Maybe it's a therapist. Maybe it's a family member. But whatever it is, allow your friends to help support you, especially if any feelings come up as you're going through this process of letting go of the old. And any feelings that come up as the new comes in, right? Because it's important to notice, is there any anxiety? Do you notice yourself going back to the old story in your minds once the new comes in? If you notice that, you want to be able to catch that. So then that does not like manifest the old story perpetuating itself again. And so with all of this, it's just really important to tune into your feelings. What are those feelings that you're noticing within you, and where do you need support? And it might be emotional support. And I almost get the sense that's what this is speaking to. It could be emotional support, but it could also be, if there's like financial supports or other sorts of supports that you need help with during this process. But really know that it's okay to allow yourself to receive this emotional support. For some of these pieces about letting go or releasing your ex or letting go of something in your life, some sort of like relationship, it might bring up a lot of sadness for you too, especially if you're feeling, you do need to like really let go. It's not a relationship that you're able to recreate in its new form, or maybe you don't want to recreate in the new form. And that can still bring up some feelings of like sadness or grief or anger even. And so just allow yourself to be compassionate with yourself as you let go of that, and trust as you release this, you're no longer holding on to those energies. And so something bigger and better can then come into your life experience. But you don't have to go through this process alone, which is why we're being guided to reach out for that support. And that might even be part of this relationship deepening. Maybe it's even receiving support from the other person in the relationship that is developing here. And so these are our messages for this upcoming week. And so I'll share the cards with you one more time here. We have first lights, beginning a new cycle. Mystic healer, healing energy flows through you. Two of emotion. Letting go. Release your ex. And let your friends help you. So these are our messages for the week. I hope the reading resonated for you, and I hope that you have a beautiful week ahead. If you would like support on your journey, as it says about like letting support in, I do offer coaching services. And I also offer personalized card readings to tune in to energetically what's happening at this time for you, and to give you some guidance there as well. So if that's anything that you feel drawn to do, I'll put links in the description box down below where you can learn more about how to connect with me. So thanks for being here with me today and watching the video, and I'll see you again at the next one. Take care. Bye.